Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got a Georgia Asda haul. So let's get cracking. Hello, okay. I'm doing really well. I'm enjoying myself sitting here filming. I really am enjoying myself. I feel like I were away for so long. I wasn't really, but I've hardly been putting anything up, compared to what I normally do. I only put like 2 and 3 videos up. Well, 2 videos up a week really, because I've been decorating the kitchen and yeah, you name it, I've been doing it. So yeah, just because of that, I've sort of not got on and filmed really. Yeah, minimal content. But anyway, I'm hoping this month I'm back to it because I haven't got that many more. Well, I have still got some painting to do. I'm hoping that I'll be back on with it. At least today I'm getting some filming done, which is good. That's good for me. Yeah. But anyway, yesterday I went to the Georgia Asda, the homewares. So I wanted to have a look for autumnal stuff. Things that were sort of really nice for autumn. That's not all I bought. That is not all I bought, but that's what inspired me to go. Okay. And then I just started looking around and bought all sorts of nonsense. So anyway, I took my own bag. So let's have a look at what I did buy. Oh, first I bought this. This were $5.50. Now they had this in white and in orange, but I just like the orange. I thought it were really cute. Do you know, if it had been a doorstop, I'd have liked it even more, but it wasn't. It's just a pumpkin. I'm just going to put it around the place while it's autumn, and then tuck it away when it gets onto the sort of, when it's not autumn anymore, and bring it out next year. I just really, really liked it, and I thought for $5.50 it were a bargain. So yeah, there's that one. It's really squishy. It's like more like a cushion, really. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know what you're meant to do with it. Do you know? Does anybody know what you're meant to do with these? I think it's just a bit of decor and a bit of a cushion. So, yeah, anyway, I got that one. $5.50 I didn't think were too bad, for what it was. I also bought myself a new sheet. This is not autumnal at all, but I wanted another flat sheet. Just because I change my sheets a lot. I like getting fresh sheets on, what can I say? And sometimes because I don't have a right lot of whites that go in the wash together, I'd rather have more flat sheets, I always use a flat sheet on bottom. I can't be bothered fighting with elasticated sheets. I just can't be bothered. And when they twang off and then you've got to put them back on again and stuff, they drive me nuts. So I'd much rather have a flat sheet, me. Sauces for courses. Some people prefer one, some people prefer other. I like a flat sheet, so got that one anyway. I think that were only about a £5 as well. So very happy to have got that. Yeah, really, really happy. Might change my sheets today. Anyway, okay, then I seen these and I just loved them. And I thought they'd be great for coming into Christmas as well. Now, they had the big ones. So they had both of these in both colours, if you see what I mean. So I bought one of each. So they had the small one and the large one in red, the small one and the large one in green. So I bought one of each. I prefer the red, if I'm honest about it. But I like this sort of waviness to them. I think this one were about £6. I think that were about $4.50 or something like that. But they're just candlestick holders, they're like, I just really liked them. Goodness knows where they're going. Goodness knows where they're going. If I can't find a place for them, they're going in my Christmas decor, because I'm kind of running out of space, really, for things. I am kind of running out of space. And I don't want to become like a hoarded place, I still want it to have an element of minimalism to it. I think that ship sailed. But anyway, yeah, I really like these. I thought they were really cute. Like I say, I prefer the red one. The green's a little bit dark. Yeah, I'm not so keen on the green one now. I've got it back here. I think I might take the green back and swap it for another red. So I've got a big and a small one in red. Anyway, they had loads of them. So I'm in no danger that they're going to sell out of these. But I thought they were really pretty. They're proper ceramic. And they've just got holes in the bottom, where they've been fired. So nice, I liked them. I just prefer the red. I'm trying not to get onto Christmas stuff at this point. I am really trying not to get onto Christmas stuff. So there's more in there, but I'll come back to them. Let's get some more autumnal bits out. Oh, I bought some tea towels. I thought these were really cute. So this is just a set of tea towels with little like toadstools and things on. I thought they were really cute. Really, really cute. They've got pumpkins on as well. And they are like cotton ones. I like these. I prefer them after you washed them once, if I'm honest about it. The first time, I find that they sort of spread water around rather than drying anything. But once they've been washed once, I think they're lovely. I think these were about £4 or £5 for a set. And they had some other ones that had squirrels on. But I didn't like those as much. They were more orange than the sort of the green and red, which I really like, the green and red with the orange. Yeah, and they had quite a few toadstool things in the shop. So I'm guessing these are to sort of go with that. So that's the green one. Then there's the red one, like so. I think that's my least favourite, the red. And then the white one. I think the white one's my favourite. But anyway, there's those. I really liked them. They had several sets of tea towels, if you're looking for tea towels. Then I saw this and I just loved it. It says Hello Pumpkin on it. Look at it. I think this was only about £3 for this. It really was. I don't know that I necessarily like the bow on it, but I'll go with it. I much prefer just the wooden bit. You know, it's sort of etched into the wood, the bit that says Hello Pumpkin, and it has got a pumpkin shape cut into it and some leaves and things. But I really liked it. I thought it looked really cute on the side, you know, for autumn. Absolutely loved that. That's the one that I can see me using time and time again, you know. Although, it probably would have gone with the decor that I had before more than it goes with my new sort of jazziness. You know, but it's still going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. But then I saw this. This is what got me onto looking at that, because I'd sort of missed that the first time I looked round. Then I went back to look round again and I saw this frame and just loved it. Like I say, I love all that's this wiggly lines. I love that. And I quite like the dark brown of this. I thought that'd be really pretty with like a piece of art in. Will it go? It'll go. All right. Maybe not with the grey headboard I've still got, but once I get the grey headboard covered, that's going to look really pretty, I think, with a piece of bright artwork in. Because I quite like the mixture of frames, you know, that you can put together. So, yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think it was about a £5 or £6 or something for this. But I just thought it was great. I wish they'd had bigger ones of them, in reality. If they'd have had a nice sort of A4 size, that'd have been great. I know it'd have been sort of quite pricey, but I would have loved it. I would have absolutely loved it. So, yeah, I'm happy to have got this one. But I think I would have really appreciated an even bigger one, you know. So, yeah, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Like I say, I'm not going to put it up until I've got my headboard covered, because I think it's going to go with small artworks that are up here. My artwork, basically, which are all quite small. So I think it'll be nice put with a piece of jazzy artwork in that. So there's that one anyway. Then I saw this and I thought, what a bargain. These were reduced to £1.70. And it's a nice sized pot, this. So I got a K. They had all letters. It wasn't like they were running out or anything. At first I thought, oh, is it because they're running out of the letters? But no, they'd reduced all of them. And they still had loads of letters. But you only got one colour for each letter. It wasn't like you had a choice of colours. And obviously my colour was this sagey green colour. But I liked the size of the pot. And you know, I really appreciate a pot that slopes out. I don't like, I'm less keen, I will use them, but I'm less keen on the ones that go slightly in at the top. But yeah, for £1.70 I thought I'm having that. That's nice, that's a bit of me. It'll go with all my other cups. Goodness knows I could open a cup shop at this point. But yeah, it will go with all my other cups. So nice, I liked it. And like I say, for £1.74 I thought it was an out and out bargain. And they did have all the letters, so if you're wanting one, I'd have a look, because they do have loads of them. And then I saw this and I just loved it. It reminded me of 60s sort of patterns. Now I have got a soap dispenser on my sink at the moment that's like white shell, sort of slightly translucent white shell. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to move that into my kitchen and use it as my wash hand soap in the kitchen, and put this one in my bathroom because I'm jazzying up my bathroom as well. I think this were about a £5. They did have the pot that you could put your toothbrush and things in, but I've got a yellow pot that I use. And the problem with the pot that they had, like for this, that matched this one, was the gap on the top wasn't big enough to properly get your hand in and clean it properly. I didn't like it for that, so I just went for the soap dispenser. Because everything in this flat is now clashing, I thought I'll find a toothbrush. If I want to replace the toothbrush holder, I'll find one that I prefer, you know, and it won't matter that it don't match. You know, in my head it'll go together, and that's all that matters to me. So, but I love this because it just looks sort of slightly sort of 60s, 70s floral, and I love the mustard colour as well. So very, very happy with that one. I like the gold hardware on top as well. So like I said, I'm going to move the white one into my kitchen and use this one in my bathroom now. So very, very happy with that. And then a while ago, I said I wasn't going to change my towels, but yeah, that's gone out window. I mean, to be fair, I've had the same towels. When Eve bought them originally, and then she used them, and then when she moved out of here and I moved in, I've been using them ever since. So the towels are sort of quite well worn at this point. And I decided that I just wanted a variety of jazzy towels. I don't want all the same towel. I want it to be like the rest of the flat now, which is completely clashing and all different, you know. Even though the majority of the time they'll all be in a drawer, the towels will be in a tub. That tub over there, it's over there. I still want, when I pull the towel out, it to be, you know, to go with the rest of the flat, in that it's sort of crazy colours and things. And I've got some hand towels that I now have in my bathroom that are really pretty. So I thought, nice, I'll just have jazziness. Oh, first up I bought this, which is an hand towel, but I just really liked it. And I thought it'd be nice for autumn, but also nice for rest at time. So it's just this wee little one that's got toadstools all over it. So yeah, I got this one. I think this were about a £5, something like that. It's actually really nice. I do love an Asda towel, I really do. I like Next towels, like Asda towels. So yeah, I got this one. It feels very soft, nice hand towel. So that's going to be great for autumn. But also I'll be using it year round, you know. It's not like I'll put my towels away. Well, you can tell by the fact that I'm still using the same set of towels that I've had for donkey's ages. So yeah, so I'm now going to put this with my other hand towels to be able to use, you know, for when people, because I mean, I always have an hand towel in there, but to be honest, I tend to use the towel that I've like a bath towel. I tend to use that for my hands, and I leave the hand towel for people who are coming to visit. Okay, so I just use the bath towels for hand towels and for bath towels, you know. So I have two on side at bath. One's my bath towel, one's my hand towel. And I leave the one that's over the rail for anybody coming, you know, so that they can distinguish, because I can distinguish which one's which. But maybe people visiting couldn't. So, yeah, so I keep the hand towels for sort of people visiting, but maybe I don't need to do that, and I can actually start using these myself. If I get enough of them, you know, that I can swap them out. So I got that one anyway. And then the bath towels that I got for myself. First, I got this yellow one, which has got like flowers all over it, which I really liked. It went with the, what they call it, the soap dispenser. And so I really liked it for that. So it's got the orangey flowers on one side on the cream, and then on the other side it's got cream flowers on the orange. I just absolutely loved it. I only buy bath towels, I never buy bath sheets. I find they take too much drying a bath sheet, you know. For me, I can't be bothered. I don't know how much these were. I think they're about £7, something like that, for a bath towel. But this one's really nice quality. It feels really nice. So that's the first of my towels. Thought it were lovely. Absolutely lovely. And then the second one is this pink one. It's like pink and beige stripes, but then it's got this green edging on the ends. Absolutely loved it. Really loved it. Yeah, like I said, I just bought a bath towel. But yeah, I got that one anyway. Thought it were lovely. So I'm going to get a collection going. If I find a towel I really like, I'm going to pick it up in future until I've got maybe 6 towels altogether, and that'll be enough for me then. And I'm going to pick up some more hand towels so that I can get rid of all the grey towels, or I might turn them into floor cloths and things. You know, put them under my sink in kitchen, cut them up into floor cloth size and just use them for mopping things up. But anyway, that's my second towel. And then this one was my favourite one. This is what got me onto it. Is this here. Does it tell me the price of this? No, does it? 100% cotton bath towel. Look at the jazziness on that. I love it. It's got green and that mustard colour, blue, light green, and then cream in it. I love it. I love all the little checks all over it. Just think it's so pretty. None of these go together, but like I say, nothing in the flat goes together. But in my mind, they do, because I like all the things that I've got. You know, that's what's sort of hanging all this together, is that I like them. And irrespective of whether they clash or go together, in my mind, they all give me a lift because they're all like things that I love. So those are all my towels together, look. None of which go together, but all of them go together because they're all things I love. So, and that is my new motto for my flat, right? If I love it, I'm going to get it, irrespective of whether I think it'll match, because it'll match me. You know, it will match me. They don't all have to be matching each other. They just have to match with what I like. And I love them because, just because I love them, you know, and they'll give me a lift. Like I say, the serotonin spike that I get when I come into my flat because of all the colours and the patterns and everything now is immense. It makes me feel so joyful and happy. Yeah, it feels like it properly lifts me up. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep on getting all these sort of pretty things. I think next week I might buy some, you know, have a look around the clothes shops, because I haven't done that for a while. So I might do that. But this week, at the moment, I'm just so focused on my flat and getting my flat sorted out and making myself feel happy while I'm at home, that I'm sort of, clothes are just going by the wayside. You know, they really are. I've got many clothes anyway. It's not like I'm going to run out, is it? But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye.